You know, it's unfortunate that I got a guy like Mike Conley who, in his whole career, has got 0 technical fouls and just cannot seem to get the proper respect from the officials that he deserves. It was a very poorly officiated basketball game. Zach Randolph, the most rugged guy in the game, had 0 free throws, but somehow Kawhi Leonard had 19 free throws. First half, we shot 19 points, 19 shots in the paint, and we had 6 free throws. They shot 11 times in the paint, and they had 23 free throws. I'm not a numbers guy, but that doesn't seem to add up. Overall, 35 times we shot the ball in the paint. We had 15 free throws for the game. They shot 18 times in the paint and had 32 free throws. Kawhi shot more free throws than our whole team. Explain it to me. We don't get the respect that these guys deserve because Mike Conley doesn't go crazy. He has class, and he just plays the game. But I'm not going to let them treat us that way. You know, I know Pop's got pedigree, and I'm a young rookie, but they're not going to rook us. That's unacceptable. That was unprofessional. My guys dug in that game and earned the right to be in that game, and they did not even give us a chance.
All right, thank you.
Take that for data.
Herbs, David Fitzdale, that's our first team. That's what happens. You can't physically fire a coach like that, right? You know, he went out, defended Mike Conley, defended Zach Randolph after that loss against the Spurs last year. So you can't really fire a coach like that, can you? But there's one name he didn't say. Marc Gasol was reportedly not happy with being benched during this Memphis 7th straight loss this season, and he let it be known. He said that he felt disrespected and that would never be happening to Mike Conley. I don't know why. Maybe because his name didn't get called in the post-game interview sometimes. You know, who knows about this? So immediately after, the Memphis Grizzlies fired David Fitzdale, who had this to say. I would like to thank the Memphis organization for allowing me an opportunity to lead this proud franchise to represent the city of Memphis. To a bunch of people, all players, coaches, administration, and support staff, I appreciate your belief in me. It was a great honor and experience to serve as your head coach and be part of the Memphis community. The city is a special place and embodies a spirit that is second to none. I wish the organization and the players the best moving forward and hope they bring the fans the championship they so richly deserve, and I hope they trade Marc Gasol. Now, that part wasn't in there, but, you know, probably should have been because that's what the catalyst for the firing was. Meanwhile, the NBA has reacted to the firing of Fitzdale, and by the NBA, I mean LeBron James, because LeBron James is, in fact, the NBA. LeBron James came out there and said, you know what? David Fitzdale seems like a fall guy. I don't know why. Possibly because LeBron James is just sitting there looking at this thinking, isn't that what we did to David Blatt 2 years ago? LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers, the king himself had the first ever ejection from an NBA basketball game. Let's have a quick look.
He sure did. Here comes LeBron changing gears, bumping and missing. He thought he was fouled. He's going to get a tech. And he's out of here! LeBron James has just been ejected.
He's frustrated. There's frustration, that's all that is.
That's the first ejection of LeBron James' career.
He got frustrated with the referee calling.
My goodness, back-to-back texts from Kane Fitzgerald.
I love two things. I love how confused the bench is. If you look at Dante Jones, he's like, is that even allowed? Like, is that legal? Like, are we allowed to eject LeBron? Isn't that like is that part of the CBA right now? You can't eject LeBron James. Can't do anything to him. No, you know, that's confusing. The funny part is LeBron didn't even do that much. If you listen to the referee's report, why he ejected LeBron. What he said was he came towards me and he punched the air close to my face and then said vulgarities, which is literally like the, you know, kind of ridiculous to see that's what it takes to get LeBron James ejected. But funnily enough, Enes Kanter had something to say about the matter, and Ty Lue.
Yep. Should have got thrown out. Yep.
Dave McMenamin, ESPN. What did LeBron say?
I don't know.
You forgot.
No, I really don't know what he said.
So why?
The way the referee did, he get him out. He got kicked out. You want me to go against the ref?
Yeah.
No, he got thrown out.
I feel like
He's
Ty
out.
Lue was so confused about this just because it's just like, I'm like, what do I say? Like, I kind of want to, this was his opportunity to trash LeBron a little bit, but Ty Lue's just like, why is he even there? Like, why is he answering these questions? Like, who cares what Ty Lue has to say? Doesn't he owe his job to LeBron or something like that? Speaking of which, though, another NBA first, an all-time first ejection, is Anthony Davis. Lost his mind as well.
Healthy, 54%. Butler sets it up. Towns met up top, but he's going to the free throw line. And AD's going to watch it, and he's out of the game. Unbelievable. Boy, that hurts your chances in a big way.
This is entirely more serious. This is a lot funnier than the LeBron James, because LeBron's just, everybody's just so confused. And this one, Anthony Davis is pretty much losing it. Like, there's the whole stage of the hold me back. It's like one of those. And my favorite part about this one though is DeMarcus Cousins is trying to calm him down. So if DeMarcus Cousins is trying to calm you down, you're in the wrong. The second part is this guy. He's like the guy when you get kicked out of the club, he just comes back and like, he's the guy that you send back to take check for your coat. That's the dude. That's this dude. He's checking back for Anthony Davis's coat, grabbing us, yo, we'll be back. We'll meet us at the crib. And finally, Greg Popovich, the legend, the GOAT, also got ejected. I don't know about you guys, but if Greg Popovich starts yelling at me, I feel like, you know, just walk away. Just leave. Might murder you and your entire family. Let's finish off this week with a few of the fun broadcast situations on the basketball court. Let's start over at ESPN, who decided to give us this wonderful gift of their preview for this matchup. Check out some of the best teams in the NBA. The MVP, James Harden. Big three, the Flat Earth Truther, Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Golden State Warriors. Because the next matchup you get to watch is these two herbs go up against each other. Oh man, I get that, you know, Utah and Denver are kind of like your league past kryptonite, but that ad is just funny right now. ESPN's choice of teams to build this thematic presentation around the Utah versus Denver game is a little bit questionable. Still not as bad as the Philadelphia's attention moment on the broadcast. We're live? Oh shit! Oh, I can't believe this camera. I think that's my favorite part is kind of he like looks at he got caught slipping. You know, those cameras have a really good zoom, so Philly. Definitely is part of that. Finally, two more things. We're for Toronto, and we all know that if you live in Toronto, the world revolves around Drake. So, of course, sometimes we have him go on and interview people on live air. I don't know why, but it happens, and the Raptors were a part of it.
You had 36, 5, and 6 tonight. I just want to know what prompts a performance like that? Season high?
You know, I watched a lot of Instagram. I seen you singing last night, so, you know, it kind of helped me out a little bit with some motivation.
Yeah, I just wanted to, you didn't know I could sing. Thank you.
I love how he's not even putting a microphone near Kyle Lowry to like let him answer. He's just like, yo, no, nobody gets what you have to say. I'm gonna steal another verse from someone. I'm right here. I'm gonna watch this.
I wanted to know what prompted the flap out at the back as opposed to the tuck in at the front. Was it a fashion statement or just?
Important questions. That's fair. Legitimate. Damn. I don't know. Drake's a broadcaster now. And finally, New Orleans.
Yo,
So listen up, here's a story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. And all day and all night, and everything he sees is just blue like him. Inside and outside, blew his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, cause he ain't got nobody to listen.
Oh my god. Hey, my whole thing is this. Oh man. I thought it was. Oh, I don't. What do we have to listen to just now? This is. I love the guy. He just comes and give me that mic back. Like the guy's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna give you this. You're gonna get up there. You're gonna sing the national anthem. No. No. You're gonna get a bootleg 8 Mile performance in NOLA. That's what's gonna happen. Bring back the baby races. So if you like what you saw, subscribe somewhere. There's a button over here. We're gonna be doing this pretty much every week, and check out some of the links below.
I'm a man up on a mission. I make the impossible quite possible. Eating hunt when I'm spitting. Who the